Hey, and we're playing Dating Killmulator Chapter 11, and this is how far I've went with the guys. So we're gonna see how I failed. Come on, sweetie. You have to get on. Don't act like you did last year. You're older this year. If Mr. Conti calls us saying you cried on the bus, you won't get any skivvy toilet iPad time once you're back. Abel looks at the girl, raising an eyebrow. Don't you worry, we're going to have a great time. In a few days, she won't even want to go back. What's your name, sweetie? Rosie. Come on, Rosie. Let's get on the bus. Abel offers her his hand. Rosie takes it warily. Shall we say goodbye to Mom and Dad, Rosie? Dear, aren't you getting on? Yeah, I was just making sure everything was alright out here. Is Kane inside already, Florian? No, he was still loading the kitchen gear onto the bus with Giuseppe. I think they'll be ready in about 10 minutes. Kane walks away. We're all set. See you inside. Samuel. You alright? You don't look too sure about this. Not getting on? I don't know where to sit. There are no assigned seats. You can choose. But I don't want to sit alone. Florian looks around. Anna! Can you come here, please? Coming. A girl approaches. Who are you going to sit with on the bus? I don't know. I don't know anyone. Do you mind sitting with Samuel on the bus? No, not at all. The two children walk away. In the distance, I hear them talking. In the distance. Have you seen Twilight? No. You're in for a treat. I'll tell you all about it during the trip. Lauren, you're really good at learning the kids' names. I still don't know all of them. I studied some of them last night. Okay. Are you kidding? No. I like to call the kids by their names. I still remember when I used to go on bus trips with my classmates. I'd spend days talking with my friends about who would sit next to whom, and we would make plans with different people, which then change at the last minute. That is so not me. Anyway, did that happen to you too? To be honest, I can't remember a single bus ride. I don't see the point in that sort of thing. Oh, I remember. Don't worry, Florian, I remember. I don't think sitting next to one person or another can change the course of your life. These are preteens' worries, Florian. They care about things we can no longer understand. I guess so. Florian walks into the bus. All I'm worried about is paying the bills. He smiles at me and gets on the bus. Abel helps the last child get on. Alright, that's everyone. Diego, were you waiting for me? No, I was just making sure everything was okay. Well, as you can see, everything's running smoothly. There will be no need to throw me under the bus. From outside, I hear the children laughing inside the bus. Thanks, folks. I'll be here all week. Abel gets on. I grab my suitcase and put it in the overhead compartment. I head to the entrance and get on. The driver closes the door behind me. Good thing I'm not a teenager anymore. My priorities have changed. I look ahead. Kane, Abel, and Florian have all taken seats by themselves. What am I supposed to do now? This decision was final. You cannot change it. Replays will not affect this decision. Yeah, sure. Abel stares at me as I approach him. I lower my head. It feels strange to keep eye contact. I lift my head after a few more steps. He's still staring. If you keep that up, I'll go red. I didn't want you to walk past or get lost. It's a crowded bus after all. It's a straight line. I sit down next to him. His body is so large that I feel his entire arm against mine. He tries not to invade my space, pulling his arms in. I get you're trying to give me space, Abel, but it just looks like you're trying to show off your pecs. I don't mind you touching me, if you put it that way. I'm certainly not going to refuse. Abel relaxes. Thanks then. If you're comfortable, I'm good. Abel looks out the window. It's a sunny day, so when the light touches his hair, the strands look golden. I'd never noticed how... You okay? You're looking at me like you want to fuck me with your eyes. No. You're too much. I was just thinking that from this angle, with this light, your hair looks really beautiful. Makes me want to run my hand through it and say, flower, gleam and glow, let your power shine. It's not the angle of the sun, my hair is gorgeous all the time. And about the other thing, Abel lowers his head slightly and leans closer to me. Go on, sing it. Are you serious? About the touching part, yes. I run my hand through his hair. It's so clean and soft. It smells amazing. Have you thought about how you're going to keep it looking this good? I brought my products in my suitcase, and believe it or not, I don't use that much stuff. Oh. The bus stops and we all get off with our suitcases. It's 7 p.m., but the sun is still out. Guys, don't leave anything on the bus. On each cabin door, you'll find a list of names of the kids who will be staying on those cabins. If you see your name, pick a bed and keep your things tidy. No making a mess. We'll meet in front of the large cabin, the one next to that tall pine tree. Don't be late, or we'll start dinner without you. The kids start running towards the cabins. I said no making a mess. I turn my head and see Kane carrying a heavy load, heading for the kitchen. What's on the menu today, chef? Salmon carpaccio with a port wine reduction. Giuseppe passes by behind him. I'll make some mac and cheese, just in case the kids want something different. I wonder what the kids will choose. While I wait, I go for a walk. The camp is huge and surrounded by trees. It looks like something out of a horror movie. I pass by Florian's cabin on the way to mine. I see him arranging things on a table, making sure everything is perfect. I arrive at my cabin. Each counselor gets their own. It's a complete wreck. Is it? It looks about the same. Creepy stalker window. I go in and drop my things in the bed. I turn to look at the door. There's a small padlock to keep people out at night. Good. I flop down on the bed and check my phone. Even in the woods, the reception is good. There's a message from Maya. He's on her way to Rome. I answer a message and get up, ready for dinner. I throw everything into the closet. On the way to the picnic area, I start gathering kids. Come on, let's go! Let's go! Gina Greta, what's for dinner? I have a real pro cooking for us tonight. He's making salmon carpaccio with a port wine reduction. The boy looks at me with concern. I mean, do you like mac and cheese? Can I skip dinner? I'm not very hungry. The boy next to him nods. Me neither. There's also mac and cheese if you don't like that. But I don't like mac and cheese. Okay. Yay. Mac and cheese. I'm hungry again. The two boys run to the picnic area. Abel arrives with the last remaining kids. Come on, let's go eat. We follow them. We grab a tray and head for the food. There are 2 large serving dishes. The mac and cheese is almost gone. Nobody has touched Kane's dish. In the back, Giuseppe is making a second batch. What can I get for you? I'll try the salmon. One salmon, please. One mac and cheese coming right up. Oh, really? You can have mac and cheese if you want. I don't mind. I don't like mac and cheese. No. I want the salmon. You made it, right? Yes. I want it then. I hand him my plate and he serves me a portion from the best part of the cut. Wait. He places an aromatic herb on top. There we go. Thanks. I smile at him and head to the table. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Kane staring at me as I bring the fork to my mouth. The salmon tastes good, but he went a little heavy on the spices. I try to put on the best possible expression. I see Kane's face light up. Even makes him happy. I turn my head and see Abel with 3 plates of mac and cheese. Dinner ends quickly, and together we clear the trays. We all head outside. In the distance, I see Rosie crying. What happened, Rosie? I want my mommy. Kane here appears behind me. Have you already washed all the dishes? I only washed the plates of the people who actually ate the carpaccio. Oh boy. Carpaccio? Okay. Giuseppe is handling the rest. What's wrong with the little one? Kane kneels down to talk to Rosie. I want my mommy. Let's make a deal. I'll take care of Rosie. You go start the night game. You can thank me later. You sure you can handle it? Yes, go on. Trust me. Later, with the kids sitting on the ground, Abel and Florian are explaining the night's activity. The ones with flashlights have to find the ones who are hiding. Oh, in the middle of the night? You already know the forest boundaries. Beyond the cabins is off limits. Anyone who crosses the boundaries will have carpaccio for breakfast tomorrow. A couple of kids say ew in the background. Cabins 3, 5, and 7, you have flashlights. Everyone else go hide. Kane, Florian, and I will go with the seekers. Jean McGurder will go with the hiders, just in case. You know that if someone with a flashlight shines it on you clearly, you have to freeze. All clear? The kids nod. Kane arrives with Rosie in his arms. Aww. She's playing too. Do you want to hide or seek Rosie? Rosie buries her head in Kane's chest. She's with us then. Alright everyone, go hide. You have 2 minutes. I start running towards the forest. I watch to make sure the kids stay within the boundaries and don't get hurt. Samuel, not that way! Samuel changes direction. I finally find some rocks to hide behind. It's full of stinging nettles. I'm wearing long leggings, so I shouldn't get hurt, but you never know. I stay completely silent. Nearby I see Samuel, lying in another patch of nettles. Ow, damn, that stings, ow! Shh, Samuel. No swearing. But I got stung by a nettle. That's fantastic. But don't shout, or they'll find us. Time passes and there are fewer and fewer kids hidden around us. Samuel decides to go hide somewhere else without nettles. Good luck, Teach. Don't shout, Samuel. And I'm left alone. I hear absolutely nothing. Maybe a cricket now and then, but that's it. I don't think they've abandoned me. I also don't understand why I'm taking this so seriously. Maybe it's because I want to win. I hear Abel catch a kid, then another. He's a beast. I get the feeling I'm the last one left to be found. I hear footsteps approaching. Jim McGurder? Now would be a good time to jingle your keys. It's getting closer. In this game, I don't have many options with the role I was given. I turn my head. There's no way out unless I want to swim for it. I don't know how to swim. Abel is just a few meters away now. You're gonna get out of the bushes. If I can't get a clear shot with the light, it doesn't count. And the river is behind you, so it's not like you can run off. He's right. There's only one option left. You can always surrender. Make a tiger leap, obviously. Fuck it! I burst out of the bushes and leap onto him. I tackle him, pinning at his wrists. Abel falls to the ground, completely caught off guard. If he can't shine the flashlight on me, then technically, I haven't lost. I use my legs to pin his left arm, put my weight on him, and grab his other arm with my hands. Abel looks at me with an amused curiosity and smiles. I don't think this is going to do much. He starts to push with his left arm, and with just that one hand, he lifts me. He lifted me up with just one arm. He didn't even flinch at that. He looks at me with that same old sarcastic smirk. I'm so sorry. I struggle, but it's useless. He manages to shine the flashlight on me. I get off him and help him stand up. I never get bored with you. We head to the center of the camp. Everyone has been caught. The children are laughing. I see Samuel crying off to one side. Oh, I run to him. Samuel, are you okay? You hurt her? I hurt my leg while I was running. Let me see. I look at his leg. He has a small cut. Don't worry. Florian! Florian comes over. What's wrong? I show him the cut. We'll have to amputate Samuel. Samuel looks at Florian worried. I'm just kidding. Don't look at me like that. We can probably save it. Come on, take my hand. I have band-aids in my cabin. Samuel takes Florian's hand and they walk off. In the distance, wait outside and I'll be right out to put it on, okay? First aim, we already have an injured kid. Alright, everyone, gather around me. Let's see, let me count you. Is anyone missing? Samuel isn't here. I know he isn't here, smartass. I just saw him leave. Abel starts counting the kids. Okay, looks like we're all here. Alright, off to bed. No staying up late talking, or it'll be useless tomorrow. Got it? Got it! The kids head to their cabins. And just like that, the days start to pass by. Aw, how cute. Teach, are we there yet? Anna, no matter how many times you ask, we're not going to get there any faster. You're on a mountain. Take a deep breath and keep walking. You're 11. You should be moving faster than Kane, and he's like 50. Look at the guy. Go. Anna watches Kane carry Rosie. Abel, I want a piggyback ride too. Sometimes we don't get what we want. You could carry me like Sam carried Frodo. It would be epic. I haven't seen The Lord of the Rings. Kind of a deal breaker. You haven't seen what? Anna chases Abel down the path. I turn my head to make sure all the kids are okay. Florian is staring at his phone screen. Everything okay, Florian? He seems to snap out of a trance. Yeah, I'm worried for a call. I'm waiting for a call. Why so deep in thought? My internship advisor sent me a message yesterday. It seems there's been a small problem with my payment. Oh. I was supposed to start getting paid for my sessions at the clinic this semester. I think you mentioned that. Well, they must be having some administrative issues or something. They said they'd call me when they knew more, but it seems like it's going to take a while. Florian turns off his phone and puts it in his pocket. I'm sure it's nothing. I hope you're right. Because I had this entire year planned around it. I put a hand on his back. Come on, cheer up. If you can't think of a way to feel better, you can always review your class notes. What a compelling argument. Florian cracks a smile. Abel and Kane have already started arguing about something. You have some very peculiar friends, don't you? Yeah, we have. I couldn't say. I don't know them as well as I'd like to yet. You know what I mean? One day you call someone a friend, and the next they find a body in their basement. Okay. Florian smiled at me. You have to be careful about that sort of thing. That's why I'm taking it slow. Getting to know them on a more personal level. I agree. I've already got that part covered. Are you sure about that? Positive. Florian thinks for a few seconds. Then how come... Florian... Samuel got hurt. Again. Where are your gourmety band-aids? I'm coming. Where is he? Behind Sarah at the back. We'll talk later. Florian smiles at me and heads towards Samuel. Gee, Margarita. Rosie? Aren't you tired? A little, but we're almost there. Don't you want to walk for a bit? She hides her head in Kane's chest. When she does that, he means no. I pat Rosie on the head. Hello, anyone in there? Rosie looks at me again. I was just saying, if you're tired, Kane can carry you for a while. Yeah, right. Am I a mule now? Yes. Kane, I'm talking to G-Magurter. Fine, I'll shut up. You two go ahead. I was just saying that... Kane, you're still talking. You don't want Kane to carry you. I look at Kane. I weigh a bit more than you. Kane wouldn't be able to give me a piggyback ride. Kane wouldn't, but I would. Oh, sure, that's all we need. Look, Anna's already at the top. That means nobody has to carry me. Subtle as only I can be. Yeah, we continue walking to the summit. The views are magnificent. It's also nice to breathe some premium air now and then. We sit on the ground and with the kids in small groups and have a snack. Guys, I don't need to see a single crumb left behind. I don't want to see a single crumb left behind. This place should be cleaner than when we arrived. I sit with the last group of kids to arrive. I look around and see that everyone is already eating. Kane is peeling a tangerine for Rosie, Abel is eating a sandwich while joking with one of the groups, Florian is drinking from his thermos while reading his notebook, Anna keeps shooting glances at me, she seems a bit on edge, I walk over to our group, how's it going, Anna? You seem a little bit distracted. Are you still hungry? No. It's just that I wanted to ask you a question. Well, not a question, a favor. She takes out a small beaded bracelet. Oh. Could you give this to Samu? To Samu? Don't you want to give it to him yourself? He's right over there. Samu. Shh, don't call him. Anna turns bright red. Abel appears from behind. Are you having an allergic reaction, Anna? What? You're beet red. Not funny, Abel. It is to me. What's wrong with her? I show him the bracelet. So you finally decided to make your move. What move? Anna. Abel raises an eyebrow. You can't fool me. I've seen how you stare at him all the time. Like a stalker. And let me tell you, I know a thing or two about that. Trust me. Wait a minute. Abel takes the bracelet from my hands and gives it to Anna. If you want to do it yourself. Go on. Anna gets up and walks over to Samu. In the distance, Samu in the... Hi, Anna. Want some chips? Yeah, sure, but, He gives him the bracelet. Here. This is awesome. Samuel puts on the bracelet. Anna looks very happy. Did you learn how to make this yourself? Yeah. Look what I learned how to do. Samuel does a cartwheel. Oh, awesome. He twists his arm. Oh no! Ah, Florian! Florian! I hear Florian grumbling as he walks over to him. I'm not of the gourmety ones. I'm out of the gourmety ones. They'll have to be princesses. I like the Little Mermaid. Florian, do you have that one? Yes, yes. That looks really cool. Thanks. Abel lets out a loud whistle. Alright, guys, is everything cleaned up? The kids nod. Perfect, so how about we play group tag? Oh boy. What am I meant to do? What? Still confused. Am I losing? Oops. Oh. The game is over and we've come down from the summit. Once at the cabins, everyone has had time to rest and be lazy. Giuseppe made spaghetti and everyone went to bed with a full stomach. Well, that's better. All the kids are asleep now. I take the opportunity to video call Mayo. I told her I'd call and I had completely forgotten. Mayo? Can you hear me? Jimmy. Sorry if it's breaking up. The reception is kind of awful. Where are you? Mayo turns her phone. The Big Ben. And look who's with me. Harper appears from behind her. Harper. I came to be her tour guide. Harper and Mayo share a knowing smile. We've been running around all day. We've already seen all the touristy things, and tonight we have the Jack the Ripper tour. Oh. And Mayo's going crazy over the Princess Di postcards. I'm making a collection. She's a textbook geek. Harper and Mayo share another knowing smile. From now on, we're just going to hit up cute cafes in the area. We're in no rush to go back. And how about you? How's the job? And the kids? Are they giving you a hard time? I'm perfect. The job is going great. It doesn't even feel like work. And the kids are incredible. They don't bother me at all. They're very well behaved. The only thing is, I've eaten pasta for every meal for 3 days straight. The kids are delighted, but I'm shitting my brains out. They start laughing. I'm not eating pasta again for a long time. And the other thing? What other thing? Harper and Mayo look at each other. You know, your business with this decision is final. You can't change it. Okay. There's a knock on the door. Are you expecting someone? Nope. Yes? It's me! Speaking of the devil, I mute the call. Abel enters the room. Am I interrupting? No, come in. I shoot a threatening glare at the phone. I unmute them. Oh. I was just talking with Harper and May. I want to say hi. Abel! We saw Hamilton. Abel lies down next to me. Yeah, how was it? A complete sensory overload, right? Incredible. The best part was Mayo. Before we went in, she thought the show was about King George. And only King George. Well, the only song I heard was You'll Be Back. I thought it was a toxic romance. You have no idea how disappointed I was. We laughed our asses off. I'm so glad to hear that. I was lucky enough to see the original cast. It was a masterpiece. What else have you guys been up to? All the touristy stuff. Now we're just waiting for the clock to strike. There seems to be a lot of activity in the background. It's starting. We have to go. Bring me a souvenir magnet. Have fun, girls. Mayo hangs up. Okay. I hadn't realized how quiet everything would be after the call. Here we are, both lying down. Speaking of trips, Abel has propped himself up slightly on the bed. Do you have plans for Paris? Because I have a ton. I've been a couple of times and I'd love to take you to so many places. Sounds like you've given it a lot of thought. Not as much as you think. I just don't like to improvise. Since we'll only be there for a few days, I want to make the most of it. I've even started learning French. I let out a laugh. Yeah, right. You don't trust me. Abel gets serious and places a hand under my chin. Okay. French sounds so good when he speaks it. Oh boy. Ch11. Okay, anyway. And what does that mean? It's how you ask for the wine list. And how do you ask for directions? Nope. I'm pretty sure that means I'm dying to kiss you or something along those lines. Maybe I should play along? Well, I took French for 3 years and I know that's not how you say it. His eyes scanned my face, searching for a sign. And what did I say? I blush. I don't know what to tell him. Cat got your tongue? Okay, so why don't you do something about it? Abel gives me a playful smile. You know what they say? When in Rome, and I am a very respectful man. Oh, are you? I push him down and climb on top of him. He doesn't seem surprised, just amused by the situation. And what are you going to do now? French traditions. Resting one hand on his chest, I move aside the hair that has fallen across his face. Abel smiles. In a quicker movement than mine, he flips me over, pinning me underneath him. You are taking your time. And you don't like to wait. Such a cliche. Abel brings his face close. Even as he brings his lips near, his eyes stay locked on mine. I slowly close my eyes. I feel a smile form on his lips before he closes his eyes. I feel the warmth of his lips within them, actually touching mine. I'm rubber. You're glue. Slap. He hit me. What shitty timing. I opened my eyes. Abel hasn't moved an inch. Well, if you hit me, I'll hit you harder. I roll to the side. Shouldn't we do something? They're kids, they'll sort it out. I'm going to kill you for this, Steven. See, they're perfectly fine. James, drop the knife. Abel sighs. If he doesn't kill him, I will. He moves my hair from my face and gives my forehead. He gets up quickly and leaves the room. Steven, James, you've really done it now. I won't forgive you for this. I cover my face. I must be bright red. I almost. It's the last day. A lot of kids have already left. It's one of those lazy days. They just have to come pick up a couple of kids and the camp will be over. Everyone's doing their own thing today. We've decided that with the small group we have left, we'll go to the lake for a dip and eat pizza in a picnic area. I leave the cabin heading toward the lake. Since it's the last day and the lake is right here, everyone's just showing up whenever they feel like it. After what happened last night, I'm hoping to run into him. I see the beautiful lake. The only sounds are the birds and the water. I drop the towel. Oh, what a gorgeous view. I try to get in the water. It's freezing. I don't know if I can get in. I get cold really easily. I sit on the dock and dip my feet in the water. Now this is nice. I hear heavy footsteps approaching from behind. I turn and see Abel in a swimsuit. What have you... You're telling me. He doesn't take his eyes off me. Are you getting in or not? He sits down beside me. I'm not sure yet. Maybe. What about you? If I see water, I'm in. But this is colder than ice. I see we're both on the same page. I run my hand across his back. Abel looks me in the eyes and moves his face a few inches closer. So is this the part where you kiss me? Or should I wait a little longer? He brushes a lock of hair from my face. He uses the chance to get a little closer. I don't know if... I pull away from Abel. I'm not sure. Abel flops back onto the dock. Almost. Where did I go wrong? It's not you. It's just I was thinking yesterday, and I don't know how much this thing that's happening between us is as serious for you as it is for me. Abel sits up again, looking at me seriously. I haven't lied to you about anything. I've never thought of you in any other way but this, and I'd like to see where this goes. But, you know what happened to me? Abel runs a hand over his burned arm. I can't promise you that right now this can be my top priority. And I'd feel awful if I hurt you because of it. I'd rather everything be the way it's supposed to be, normal. But unfortunately, he laughs under his breath, I'm the kind of person who holds a grudge, and I've been obsessed with this for so many years that I don't know if I could put it all on hold to be with you. And you can't do both. It would kill me if you had to see me drenched in blood again. Would it be selfish to ask you to let it go? I rest my head on Abel's back. That would probably be the normal thing to do. Can I think about it? I push the hair back from his neck and give him a kiss on the nape. No rush. Abel smiles. You scared the hell out of me for a second there. He slips a hand under my legs and lifts me up. Well, while we both think it over, you can wait for me in the lake. Abel, no. Abel jumps into the water with me in his arms. I hide my head in his neck and hold on tight. In the distance, what? You can't do this to me. Florian is yelling. I never heard him sound like that. Hold on, I'll be right back. Don't move. Leave him be, he's a big boy. I get out of the water, waving to him as I head toward Florian. I'll be right back. I see Florian behind a tree, phone in hand. Florian? Florian turns toward me. Dear, what did you hear? He looks at me with an annoyed expression. I'm sorry I overheard part of the call. Florian doesn't seem to care about anything I've said. Florian seems completely shut down. I've been kicked out of the internship, and they've confirmed they won't take me next year. All this because some asshole decided to complain to the internship supervisor. They say I'm unprofessional. Bullshit. What the fuck do they know about who I am? On top of that, they've decided to invalidate my internship. 2 years thrown in the trash. Fuck. They didn't even let me explain myself. Fucking bullshit bureaucracy. Florian slumps down onto a rock. I'm left with no plans for the future. Everything revolved around this. Florian looks up at me, clearly affected. What am I going to do now? I crouch down beside him. I run my hand over his back. I'm sure you'll think of something. Junior, I don't even know if I'll be able to graduate now. I'll be short on credits. He lowers his head and lets out a sigh. Would you mind leaving me alone? I understand. I'll leave Florian alone and head back to the lake. I don't want to bother him. I hope he'll let me know if he needs me. I walk slowly to the lake. I see Abel playing with the kids in the water. They haven't been picked up yet. Come on, Abel, faster. Abel picks up Rosie and throws her in the air. He smiles as he watches the kids. Suddenly he turns his head and notices my presence. Look who's back. It's G. McGirder. Come on, get back in the water. No thanks. I'll wait here until you guys finish. I sit down on the dock. The week has gone by so fast. That was Dating Killmulator, Chapter 11. The Decision.